Hello and welcome to Not Another Podcast. Sitting across from me is our co-host, Jordan Gasparato.
And sitting across from me is my ever-lovely co-host, Mr. Jacobella.
Hey, how are you doing?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing that intro for, whether I'm going to start saying something new or...
Well, let's do it.
I like welcoming people to Not Another Podcast, but I also want to say NAPP. Welcome back to NAPP.
NAPP?
Yeah.
It sounds so weird. I don't know why.
And it's weird because it's not established yet.
It makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
NAPP.
You know what the funny thing is though? Like when whoever made the first wheel, when that was first invented, people were like, holy shit, this makes me feel weird.
Well, you think our podcast is going to reinvent the wheel?
Yes.
All right, we can aim for the stars.
We are the wheel.
Aim for the sun, you'll get the moon.
We're not reinventing the wheel, we are the wheel. Think about it like that.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
That's like some Wachowski Matrix philosophy. I'm like, oh my God. You are the wheel.
Oh, wow, it's so funny that you say that because I just watched a video on Will Smith. Will Smith is like Storytime with Will Smith. It's on YouTube. And it was like he was one of the people that they wanted to be Neo in Matrix, and he spoke about the whole experience with them like in an interview room with him, like talking about why they want him and what it's going to be like. And his recollection of the whole meeting was, just imagine you're in a world where you can do anything, and then like you jump up to kick someone, we freeze time, and then the people watching can see you. They see you all around, and then you kick them. Just imagine that. And he's just like, dude, what are these guys talking about? And then he made Wild Wild West instead.
Oh my God. That's like me pitching. Imagine there's like, and then there's like a dragon.
Well, that's the thing. They were talking about the technology first, and they didn't really like sell him on the actual story.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. And so he was just like, I was watching the video, and at the end he was just like, so yeah, I made Wild Wild West.
Wiki wow.
But look, I did y'all a favor. Like, I probably, like, Lawrence Fishburne wouldn't have been in it because they wouldn't have wanted two black people. It would have been some sort of white guy.
No, funny you mentioned that.
It might have been, who's Batman? Val Kilmer.
No.
It might have been Val Kilmer, he said.
I heard a story from the Wachowskis. They want to give it to Sean Connery.
Oh.
And he's like, I don't understand this. That's his like...
What is computers?
It's the same with Lord of the Rings. Gandalf was going to be Sean Connery, and he read the script. And he's like, I don't get this. This doesn't make any sense to me. And he just walks away.
So I'm a spy, right?
So I'm infiltrating the League of Wizards.
So my son...
There's a little halfling. And I could give him a ring, and I should go that way.
So my son is an archaeologist, right?
Dad, don't bring it up, please.
But yeah, he was just... I think I was just telling people about it all week because I just thought it was the funniest story that Will Smith was going to be Neo.
But that's, like, I've known that for years. I don't know why, like...
Well, it's just funny because he told the story and he was telling his perspective of it all. And the whole thing was just like... He was just like, yeah, I did y'all a favor. It would have been so different if I was Neo. Yeah, it wouldn't have had what's his name? Keanu Reeves. And some say that if Keanu Reeves didn't do that big action hit, he wouldn't have gotten John Wick.
Yeah, because that's how the directors of John Wick they did the stunt coordination for The Matrix, and that's how they met. So yeah.
So like somehow he through the pipeline did us all a favor, made Wild Wild West, took that hit. He said something about when Wild Wild West came out, like the day it came out, he was going around apologizing to people. Like, he went to the cafe and got his coffee and he's like, and sorry for Wild West.
Can you imagine like the barista when they're sort of just like, why did Will Smith say so? Did I piss him off? And then you watch Wild Wild West and like, fuck you.
Get this guy out the fucking door.
Imagine having that like star power where you just like, you can apologize for a movie that you made.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like if I was like a young actor and I was like in this big budget, let's just say like I was in Superman or something and it sucked. I'd be like, sorry. You're never gonna work again. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't look at me in the eye.
This is my last
coffee. Okay, what you're saying is just how Brendan Fraser is. When you see him...
I don't think it's by choice, mate.
No, I know that, but that's just how he is now.
Funny you mentioned that too. This should be a segment called "Funny You Should Mention That."
Funny you should mention that.
The Doom Patrol, which is the spin-off of Titans, aired their trailer, and Yeah, and Brendan Fraser's in it. He's like,
Wait,
this,
what's this Titans thing?
you know, Teen Titans.
Oh, Teen Titans,
Yeah, there's an
DC
episode where
on
it's Doom,
Netflix.
yeah, and it's Doom Patrol, and then there was sort of like a backdoor pilot for a series. So now they got a series. So Brendan Fraser's this huge tin ass robot,
Yeah.
right? And then they've cut to him because he used to be a racing car driver and got
Yeah.
in an accident, became Robot Man, whatever they call him. And it's Brendan Fraser now, and it's just like,
Ooh.
I think they did you a favor.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah. So isn't that funny that you brought that up?
So
That's
funny.
pretty cool. That segment would be really hard to always do.
Oh, no. It wouldn't
Funny you
be.
should say
no,
that.
it wouldn't be always. That's lightning in a
But
bottle
yeah, it's
right
cool
there.
that sort of happens, doesn't it? Cool. How's your week been, Jordan?
Take the blue pill. Actually, I busted up my shoulder this week.
Oh, Jesus.
So I don't know if anyone knows, but I do Krav Maga.
Oh, you do?
I do, which is little people know what it is. It's actually the craft services for the Israeli army. Krav Maga, Krav Maga, Krav Maga, Krav Maga.
So craft services being food, right?
Yeah, food, but we can't have a lot of pork because Israel and all. But, it's a pretty fun experience. You get to meet a lot of new people. And, no, it's a fighting style.
Okay. Talk more.
So there's a bit where... so they have a stick, right?
Yeah.
And they raise the stick and you're meant to sort of do a dive in, grab him, whack him, pull it out, right?
Yeah.
Except all of them are fucking bodybuilders. Imagine there was a guy, right, who fucked up my shoulder. I
Yeah.
can swear, right?
Oh, whatever.
Fucked up my shoulder. He was when I saw him, it's how I imagined a realistic Killer Croc
Yep.
would be, that sort of muscular
Yeah.
type build.
Scaly.
And he was a nice guy. It was scaly too. And I died. He meant to run at him, and he ran at me and did the thing, and I hurt my shoulder.
It was like a brick wall.
yeah, he's like, "You okay, bro?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. He's like, "Oh, all right. Oh, that's cool. All right." And I'm like, I'm used to fighting a 90-pound woman. When there's a 200+ pound of solid muscle, which is like a physical, literal wall.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And then there was a bit where you're meant to run around.
Yeah.
And there's a circle, and you're meant to randomly attack people.
Yep.
And then the circle gets smaller and smaller,
and
I'm shitting myself.
Yeah.
I just feel like in my head, this is how I sort of went past it. I'm like, Batman would have done this. Bruce Wayne would have been in the exact
definitely.
same situation. And
Yeah.
it's lesson one, so I'm just going to do it. So just imagine how Batman would do it.
Yeah.
Did a little gauntlet.
It sounds like a battle royale.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. He was staying near one of the girls just so
Yeah.
run away.
You push them into it.
Yeah, why
I'm
not?
faster than you. I've got the fight or flight in me to attack.
I have no fight in me. Take what you want.
It kind of either sounds like battle royale or just musical chairs.
Musical chairs with
Every time they get up, it's like one gets taken away.
a lot less bruises.
We were trained to love battle royale from a young age, playing musical chairs.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good idea. I like that.
How crazy is that?
It's so crazy.
Just think about that. In other news, something that's really interesting and is blowing my mind at the moment: Tetris 99.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I reckon you can be any age year old at this point and know what Tetris is.
Oh yeah, but what's Tetris 99?
Tetris 99 is the battle royale of Tetris.
How do you battle royale eyes Tetris?
Have you ever played Tetris before?
Yes.
Have you ever realized how hard it is to actually quickly think up a plan and a strategy to kind of keep your rows down and everything like that? Well, essentially, what if your rows that you create get sent to somebody else of the 99 people?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what it is. And so you're pretty much trying to survive longer than everyone else. While you're doing it, you're creating lines to send to other people. You can send to people that are attacking you, or you can send to random people, or you can send to someone that is about to die that you can knock them off.
My fight or flight's going through, and
It's
I'm running.
so solid.
I'm running.
And the music is really good. And I always play it with the music on because it gets me into the rhythm of the actual game, and you can feel when it's getting faster and faster and faster.
Okay.
I think I got in the top 10 today.
Ooh, how very cosmopolitan are you?
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It really is. I just love that. It's free on the Switch at the moment if you have an online account. So that was the best part about it. And
Cool.
I mean, it doesn't come with just Tetris on its own. You have to play online all the time and have to verse everyone. But I just want to play some normal Tetris now, man.
Got a Game Boy?
Just want to play Tetris, man.
Shut the fuck up, bro. If I want to play Tetris, you fucking just unplay Tetris. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
playing Tetris.
Okay, fine.
You
But I
wanna go?
just want to play Tetris.
Fine.
So, in other Tetris news, because we're talking about Tetris right now, there is this VR version of Tetris that came out.
Fuck off.
Dude, it's really good. So the pro, so like the person that has the world record for the best Tetris play ever, he played it recently and he beat his own score because of the amount of focus because you're in VR, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't look at anything else but the thing. He can like pretty much just like, what's that called when you you tunnel vision right into it, and he could just focus on what the plans are and the stacks and all that sort of stuff. Pretty cool.
I'm not
I
impressed.
don't know what it's called, but essentially the person that made it, like helped make it, because obviously it exists and you can't, like, there's not much change you can give to it. But the person that directed this one, he's famous for making like this game on, oh man, I don't know what platform it is. I should be looking this up. I shouldn't just talk from my ass, but essentially he makes this game that's like it. The way he wanted to describe the original game was, I want everyone to feel like when you're on drugs at a party and the best song just played. You know what I mean? And he's like, I want everyone to get that psycho, like, I don't know, it's like not psychedelic. It's like whatever the epitome of like party drug is. I want people to feel like that when they're playing this game. And yeah, well, it pretty much is. It's like an audio and visual orgasm essentially.
That's just disgusting. I'm just like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. So he made the VR version of the Tetris. So it's got like heaps of really cool visuals around and everything like that. It makes you feel like.
So it's sort of like how I imagine the VR would be like how you like, you know, when you play Guitar Hero and it's sort of like going up.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that, but coming down at you, and then you're building.
It doesn't come down at you. No, it's just straight.
Oh, so it's like a straight screen on the wall.
But it's. You focus on it, and it's fun, and there's visuals everywhere.
I'll have to take your word on that one. I'm not impressed.
I'd suggest anyone to look it up. I don't know how to look it up because I don't know the actual name. I want to say Tetris 5, but I don't know why I would say that.
How many Tetris VRs do you
There
think
isn't,
are out?
yeah.
Exactly.
There isn't many.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
I love it.
So your shoulder's sore.
So.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. It's all crooked.
I
Yes, master. Come in, master.
actually walk around looking like a bird. Cool, man. What do you what else has been on in your week?
Pretty much hurting my shoulder works okay. You know, nothing major happened at work.
Cool.
Valentine's Day happened.
Yeah.
And well, you know,
You did. What'd you do?
worked.
Oh, that's nice. That's real nice.
And then I worked home and I beep myself to beep.
Because that website has a premium free access on that day, doesn't it?
Is that for Australia or is that America?
I don't know.
Technically
Does it matter?
I don't know. I just want to know. Like,
Oh, okay.
because
For
it
next year.
wouldn't be our Valentine's Day. Actually, no. I got a Valentine from the guy from not Anthem. Apex.
Oh,
Apex Legends. Remember?
they gave you something for Valentine's Day?
Well, no. There was a guy, and I sort of said, "Hey, my boyfriend broke up with me,"
Oh,
and he says, "Well, Valentine's Day's 30 minutes. Like, just the time zone. It's 30 minutes left for me," and I'm just like, "Will you be my Valentine?"
it's beautiful.
Beautiful moment.
I like. Were you crying? Because I heard a little bit of the, that.
Oh, I just haven't had anyone up there for a long time, so it was just, it's
Oh, interesting.
yeah, kind of weird you hearing me having sex, but thanks, man.
I didn't know what that was.
The walls are very thin, but you can choose not to listen.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, Jordan. Did you see the Aladdin trailer?
Yeah,
The big reveal?
I'm fine. Like with the genie, I'm fine with it.
So I've heard reports saying that this isn't going to be a musical. So there aren't going to be any song pieces.
Really?
Yeah. Much like the Jungle Book, apparently there was no songs in that either. Like, remember when they redid the Jungle Book?
Well, I haven't seen it. But they did musical for like Beauty and the Beast and stuff. I'm sure they... So that's weird.
Very weird.
But Aladdin is... Because the Jungle Book was a book, so
Yeah.
you can just pretty much just adapt the book and take out the music. But
Yeah.
Aladdin is just taken from the story Aladdin.
It feels like it's based a lot around music.
Yeah,
isn't it?
like that's a musical thing. It'd be like doing Hamilton without the music, and you just be like, well, "Tell me the real story." Then,
Yeah,
like
that's all it
like the
is.
music's what makes it.
Yeah. So
That's so weird.
yeah, it's really strange, isn't it? So the only thing that I could could come up with in my mind was, and I couldn't get away from it, is that it's a prequel to Hitch. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like he gets free and then he moves to New York and then becomes Hitch.
Well, that's if New York still exists, because there's a fan theory that Agrabah is like a Middle Eastern fallout. So society's fallen,
Yeah.
and then it's risen up, and that's why the genie can reference all these people that, like Jack Nicholson, that would be technically born in the next couple of thousand years, but because the genie's just an older piece of technology, he's like, oh, Robin Williams, oh, Jack Nicholson. He's just, and they don't get the reference.
Holy
but,
shit.
Yeah. So the genie's just this old,
So what you're
advanced
saying
technical-
is it's a sequel.
It's a sequel.
And Alex Hitch somehow finds
Alex
a way.
Hitch, is that his
I think
name?
his name's Alex Hitchens.
Not even Alexander Hitch.
It could be.
Has more of a ring to
But
it.
but he's found a way to like squeeze himself into this lamp of a technology. It's I don't know. It just
Theory time.
all I know is he's upgraded from Kevin James. So
Theory time. Because Wild Wild West happened.
yeah,
In the future, as punishment, they put him into the genie lamp, sort of like a General Zod Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
And they just shoot him out into the desert.
mm-hmm.
And then he comes up, and that's his like penance, whatever. And then he has to like give 3 wishes.
Yep.
And then he's free. There you
Is
go.
he free though? I thought.
Oh
that-
wait, no, Aladdin
no.
frees him. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. Don't forget, that's like the.
Try.
That's why Aladdin's the best.
Well, it's only going to be a 35-minute movie if all the music's out of it. So. They're not going to do. They're not going to do Prince Ali. Oh, it pisses me off, mate.
I
It's just
I
gonna be
read
him doing-
reports.
Just him humming.
I can just. Is John Favreau doing this one as well?
No, Guy
Okay.
Ritchie is.
I just imagine it's John Favreau being like, I don't like music.
But are they doing the same thing for Lion King?
That's what I'm concerned about. It would be weird seeing live action animals,
Like, I had to
Singing.
see a terrible performance.
but
of Simba.
Beyonce's in it, so
Oh, fucking Beyonce.
of course there's gonna be music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald Glover. Yo, man.
He's good at everything, man.
Yeah.
He just won Grammys recently, like 4. And you know what? He was the second person in history to win Grammys and not be there to get them. Yeah. How about that? He was like, because he doesn't really agree with the whole Grammy thing. He doesn't think there's enough fair variety and whatnot in
Well, that's
in that
fair.
area. So he just didn't go, and
It still took the award.
well, of course you still accept it. And then Drake was reportedly cut off while he was on stage talking about it, because Drake was doing the same thing. Drake got up there and he was just pretty much telling anyone, if you have people coming to your performances and you're making money, this is just a popularity contest. This isn't real life. And like he was just like being dead ass about it all. And like apparently like he went to say something and they'd already cut his mics.
Well,
And so they went to commercial.
if he doesn't get the Grammys, how would he get the popularity to talk to 14-year-olds?
You talking about 11?
Is it 11? Yeah, 11.
Jeez. I mean, he was popular before Grammys.
Oh,
Like it wasn't. It's not
I
because of you don't just get a Grammy because you're like, oh, you're pretty good. Now everyone knows you. It's like a Grammy is like an award from a lifetime or
I
whatever.
don't like awards, so
Why?
I don't know, I just don't like them because I don't get them.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Formal protest.
Cool.
Till I get an Oscar and be like, oh my god, this is such a great show. Everyone should try to win one.
Wow, these are heavy.
Wow, Leo, I won the first time. You took 6. I must be better than you.
That's cool. What else for me this week? Okay, I've got another thing. Been watching some Wallace and Gromit recently.
Yeah?
I know that's weird.
It's not weird.
I think it's on Netflix at the moment for us.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and so I've been watching them. And then there's this Wallace and Gromit documentary that I was kind of half listening to because I was playing games. And it was quite interesting. I liked, like, they used a lot of old B-roll of like early Wallace and Gromit and stuff like that, and seeing like what they did.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most interesting parts of it was DreamWorks. DreamWorks, like the two guys that created Wallace and Gromit, DreamWorks sent a private jet over to them and flew them over to LA. And while they were on the private jet, they had this big meeting. And what happened was DreamWorks was like, do you have any ideas of like for a feature length film with claymation? And one of them just drew down a chicken and then went, The Great Escape, but with chickens.
That was a good movie. Don't
It
laugh
was a
at
good
that.
movie. Dude, you know that's the top grossing stop motion film ever, still to this day?
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was the other thing? Oh, and Steven Spielberg. I don't know how he was in the mix. I don't know if he directed it or not.
Spielberg, I think, runs
Oh, DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, because I remember there was a story of Mike Myers, and he
That's why
talked
it
to
was.
Spielberg, and Spielberg's like, because he wanted to redo Shrek with a Scottish accent, and he'd already done it in English all the way through, and then he's like, all right, do it. So Spielberg must have run the studio,
Yeah, I
because
think
it
so.
came out the same time-ish, like 2000,
DreamWorks.
2001.
It's DreamWorks.
Yeah.
So it's really funny because DreamWorks. So Steven Spielberg was in the mix, and he was like, "Well, Great Escape is my favorite movie."
Why does he sound like George Lucas?
I don't know what the fuck he sounds like.
Yeah, how would you do Steven Spielberg?
I don't know, but let me just finish my story. You piece of shit.
Fucking cut.
He's like, "Well, Great Escape is my favorite movie, and on my ranch, I have hundreds of chickens." And that's it. That was his answer to that. He's like, "Yep, it's got the pass. Steven Spielberg's gonna go watch it." And then they interviewed so many different people that I'm like, why are these guys in this documentary? Like there was David Tennant, there was the guy from The Hobbit, what's his name? From The Office.
Martin Freeman.
Yeah, and then they had the Prime Minister from what's his name? England.
Like actual Prime Minister.
Hugh Grant. Yeah. And I'm like, who are these fucking people? Like they're just interviewing throughout the whole thing. The only time I got really like excited, like a fanboy, was they got the chicken. They got the chicken that goes, "I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy." And I fucking lost it. I was playing games and I like all my attention was there. I'm like, I know who she is.
I got a story about chicken run. So at Burwood, it was school holidays, and every day they'd have people dressed up like chickens from Chicken Run, and they run a competition.
Yep.
Now I was very poor as a child, so I went to Burwood every fucking day. And I went on, like, you go on stage and you win like a little chicken prize. I lost 3 out of 5 times, but I kept going every day. So I was just the next batch, and I knew how to play the system because the questions were the same.
Oh no.
And then it was sort of like, yay, woo! And I got like 2 days out of 3. I'm like, yeah. So I got the Mel Gibson chicken and the...
Was that Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know the Rocky?
Yeah,
Is his
I know,
name? Yeah.
yeah.
And then the lady,
Oh wow.
probably Helena Bonham Carter. I don't fucking know.
Do you reckon that was the same people each day? And they were like, this fucking kid
Oh,
again.
most definitely. That was like, and afterwards, I'd go to David Jones and play the Spider-Man game
Oh.
from start to finish. And then when I got an Xbox, I got the game, but I played in little bits.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, no.
I've already played this.
I've already played this. Like, great.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
I miss that. I miss going to stores when I was young and that magic of playing those games.
Yeah.
It's unheard of now.
Pretty much, because like at work, the only demo is FIFA.
Yeah, and
And
that's
then-
like boring.
And the rest is just videos, and it's like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, you know what time it is, Jordan.
What time is it?
Ad time. One day I want you to just answer me and just be on top of it
Yeah.
and know that ad time comes up.
All right, cool. All right.
Cool. All right. So,
Got
Here we
an
go.
ad? You got an ad?
yeah, I just gave it to you.
Hi, welcome to our new ad, and this ad is to show our new app. See what I did there?
Yeah.
And it's taking the piss.
Hey, so have you ever gone to an alleyway and you gone, hey, is this safe? Is there enough coverage for my long schlong? Well, thankfully, you can pull out this nice app and have a good look in the system and see, oh, this alleyway is patrolled by homeless guys that'll chop off your knob.
Hey, what are you doing, Brad? No, it's just I need to pee. Give it here, you little fucker. Ah!
Now I talk higher than this.
Boys, we're eating tonight.
Now you're probably wondering, why on a podcast would you be advertising an app? Because look, it's a very visual medium and you're touching it with your hand. None of it is really audio sensory and stuff like that. Well, here's a solution for you. Now with our blind accessibility version of this app, what street are you on? This is George Street. Take a left on Palm.
Not that palm.
Unzip. Now proceed to wee.
Hey, there's a guy with glasses pulling out his schlong. I'm blind and a eunuch now.
So come on down to the App Store where you can download Taking a Piss. Free for people that listen to the podcast. Just type in ZZZZ in the promotions.
I did 4 Z's instead of 3 Z's, and it did XXX, and I'm on Pornhub now. So
come on down. Cool. Well, that'll lead us into news time. Headlines.
Hi, I'm Tony Robbins, and this is my headline today.
Why is Tony Robbins?
Oh, he's a self-help guy. Shit. You want to go first? Or?
Yeah, I got some.
All right, cool.
I got some for your sweet ass. So a long time ago, by a long time ago, I mean last year. Last year, at some point, everyone was getting angry at PS4. Mm-hmm. I think it was during the whole Fortnite craze when Fortnite was really hitting the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Everyone was getting pissed off about Fortnite being a cross-platform game, but PS4 wasn't letting anyone do it. Now, to please the people, PlayStation went, sure,
why not?
Let's do it. And you know, time has come. Time has gone by. It's been almost half a year, and news reports are saying that Sony says cross-platform is open for business. All you have to do is partner with your brand manager at Sony, and we'll be able to help you connect it all. But the developers are saying it's a lot harder than that.
Do tell.
A lot of developers, such as Hi-Rez and I can't even think of the other one. Chucklefish, which they make Advanced Wars and Wargroove. They're saying that it's a lot harder to open up their cross platforms. They're working with if it's PC to Windows or Switch to Windows or Switch to Xbox. That's all working, but PS4 is being really difficult.
Sony, what do you?
Yeah, I know it's Sony, but what do you think they stand when they say that they're open for business, like that sort of stuff?
Well, it sort of seems like when you get anything with like let's take any like sort of government services where it's like, yeah, you can go on welfare, blah blah blah, be easy, we're here to take care of you, but you need to hit this and this requirement, but we're not going to tell you, and then you get rejecting like, why? I need help. And it's like, well, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Same as that. They're like just suits trying to be cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, we're open for business. Anyone can do it. Unless you're like Epic Games, and then you can just get away with it.
Well,
like,
that's it.
That's you're open for business if you're Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like the conspiracy theorist inside of me thinks that Fortnite is stopping this? Like Epic Games has something to do with not being able to open up this, because a lot of these, well, not a lot of these, but one of them is especially. I mean, like it's really funny for Epic Games to take that high horse and be like, oh, you shouldn't steal ideas for games and stuff like that, but. Hi-Rez
Carlton Jansen.
Hi-Rez makes something called Realm Royale, which is like another version of the Battle Royale system. But even for that, like they also, like Hi-Rez also do Paladins, which is a fake version of Overwatch. But all of them are free, which is really great. I think it's a really good incentive to like put out there, and then you pay for whatever extra bits you want in that game.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really take anything away from the game other than like a
just
few
play
things.
Overwatch.
But you have to pay for that.
Yeah, but pay for once, and then you just like work your way up as Bastion. Get like 30 kills.
Oh god, can you be support for once, please?
Torbjorn.
So yeah, I mean, like that's that news line for me. I just thought a lot of developers are coming out and saying that PlayStation isn't holding up their end of the bargain, even though on all ends they're ready to go. All the developers, they're like ready to just release it. It's not like there's anything extra they have to do.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like something like of course favoritism would come into it.
Yeah.
Like it's sort of just like a given. But I'll be very interested to see in the next couple of weeks or months to see what do they double down or they just act dumb. Or it's like, oh, I forgot that. Oh, we forgot that email. Oh,
yeah. I'm waiting for like them to be like, like another thing, like you know when they like, they have someone from their marketing team do a press release, and they're like, people have said blah blah blah. Well, we've done this, and they're just trying to cover up their tracks,
Yeah.
or just make it a lot easier.
I just
want
want to see him fumble because they're going to fumble.
I think eventually they're just gonna have to release it.
Oh yeah,
Like they're just gonna have to let people do it because it's not gonna be important what. So certain hardware, especially with consoles, they're not going to be much different anymore. Eventually,
yeah.
especially for right now, like games that can run on Xbox run just as good on PlayStation 4 or vice versa. Switch is the only one that's kind of like you kind of holding back a bit.
Yeah, but it's a different market.
Exactly.
Switch, yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like consoles and more are going to come out like that, and the more PC users there are too, that's going to kind of all level out eventually.
Be very interested to see what happens.
Yeah. Cool.
Right.
How about you? How's your?
Still on technology.
Oh, I like tech.
Okay. Whoop, give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Right. So, pretty much. Give me a sec. The NASA Mars rover Opportunity last emotional message before it died. So it was launched in 2004. It was only meant to last 7 or 8 months. Are you crying? Just let it out. It was only meant to last, a couple of months, but now it's lasted. What would it be? 15, 16 years?
Crazy.
It
blows my mind.
And it's kept sending messages. It discovered a couple of rocks, different kinds and all that. And like a little alien just like touching it. Would that be funny?
E.T.
There's fingerprints on it. And then its last message, because there was like it was like a dust storm, like the biggest in a century on Mars, and it's solar powered. So the thing is, it sort of died because it starved.
Yeah.
And it says battery is running low and it's getting dark.
Yeah.
I have a thing with that. I really thought they would have programmed something into it besides that. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like sort of like they're nerds, right? You could have easily programmed in the. In Blade Runner, how like the replicant sort of starts saying all this like emotional stuff, and then he just dies. I feel like they would have done something like that, or even just
there are other worlds. In this.
The tears and the red, or something like that, or even like David Bowie's Space Oddity,
or something like Bros Before Hoes. I just love. I mean, I only know. I know a lot about this because I watched the landing and everything like that. It's been in our lifetime.
You watched the landing.
We all did. It was all over the internet and whatnot.
I never watched it.
But one of the most important things I think about it was every time it was its birthday, it would play Happy Birthday to itself.
Oh, was it that one? I thought
it
was
the same one.
I thought it was a newer one. Right, okay.
Yeah, and I remember it was probably a couple of years ago that another dust storm happened, and it was the same thing. Like they were worried that it wasn't going to get enough power to keep going and everything like that. But yeah, it's done heaps and sent a lot. So rest in peace, my man.
I salute you.
Yeah, beautiful
poor little thing.
I think it's pretty big, actually.
It's pretty big.
I don't think it's little.
Oh well, just
it's like a tank. I think it is.
And then there's another one that launches down and it gets revived. And it's like, this planet isn't big enough for the 2 of us, motherfucker.
Why does everyone create a fucking battle royale? Why?
And it's the guy from Red Dwarf. Let them fight.
They must fight. Cool. All right. Sweet. This next one. What do you call them? Headline. Comes straight out of Russia.
So it's going to be. It's either going to be a fight, drunk, or a car accident.
Oh wow!
Am I right?
I'm going to surprise you here. So, Reebok recently has. Sorry, I'm just checking. Reebok has recently. They're doing this whole new marketing thing where they're putting women at the front of the. On the front of the stage, they're using them in ads and everything like that. They used Wonder Woman. What's her name?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
No, Gal Gasparotto.
Gal Gasparotto. Oh, what? You married? Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna marry her.
But they used Gal Gadot. They used a whole bunch of different people all over the world. Russia. They used some Russian people. Some famous Russian feminists and. I think one is a jiu-jitsu fighter or something like that.
Okay.
But one of the most recent things to come out of this is they're using quotes from what do you call it? They're using quotes from the actual people that they're using as ads.
Okay.
And it wasn't in no way like something Reebok came up with. They were like, "Oh, do you have any quotes or something that is strong?" But reworded in Australian. Sorry, not in
We
Australian.
were.
Not reworded.
Do what
Once
you
you
want, yeah.
convert it, because it's like in some sort of weird thing. There's two parts to it. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go.
What is it?
Sit not on the needle. Sit not on the needle of men's approval, but sit on their face. And in the English conversion is 100% what she was going for. She meant the exact thing. She meant exactly like don't like, you know, don't ask for the, like, don't sit on the man's dick for the approval of them. Do it for yourself, sort of thing. Get your pleasure, get cunnilingus, all that sort of stuff.
I can get
And
that.
it's so funny, dude. But yeah, as Russia is, anything that is progressive in any way, they want to shut it down and cut it off.
Cut it off. No short hit, guys.
But that was a really funny
Sit
thing
on
to come
your
out of that.
face, really.
Yeah, it was really funny.
What was Gal Gadot's one? I like chubby guys that are occasionally humorous.
Yeah, her one is actually listen to Not Another Podcast. Their ads are dope.
And Jordan is so hard. He performs so good cunnilingus. Honey, I'm sorry. It comes from a place of love, I swear.
But your accent, work on it, please.
Work on it, please. My turn?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of well, this has been in the popular culture for the last couple of weeks. Ja Rule from Cheers fame. I like to think that's where he made his money. Is planning another Fire Festival 2.0.
Yeah.
And in other news, the guy who developed the Zeppelins is making another Hindenburg.
Another lead one.
Ooh.
Yep. Did you read more into that, or is it just a headline for you?
No, it's just a headline. No, it's just him saying he wants to do another one. What more can you say about that?
All I'm saying is anyone that wants to be a documentarian, fuck Jerry. Like, I think fuck Jerry funded the fire one or something like that.
Oh, did he? You're right. Well,
fuck
not
Jerry,
him, but
whoever,
like, yeah,
that
the company.
production, which, you know, no one should be subscribed to anymore. Everyone should leave them behind because they steal jokes and they don't give anyone credit for or pay anyone.
So is it when it comes to fuck Jerry? I know it's a company. I don't know it was connected to the Fire Festival.
So the fire, like, I'm pretty sure they made the documentary.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So this is a time for anyone out there that has a little team and want to make a documentary. Get in touch with Ja Rule. Follow it till the end. It's going to be like the redemption. It's going to be like Rocky 2.
I feel like Ja Rule. Am I saying it right?
You are saying it wrong.
Ja Rule was just the money guy.
I don't think he was the money guy.
Jerry.
I think he was the face.
He was the face, yeah. But if he has a good team behind him,
yeah,
I think he could do a festival, Fire Festival. What they wanted to do, I'm not too sure, but he would do a pretty okay festival. I think
it's not going to be fire.
It's not going to be
another
bad.
festival.
It's just not going to be bad. I think he would take Fire Festival.
I don't think he's doing that. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he dropped it.
I feel like he would. I would have just been like, I'm going to do it, and like I'm going to do it right.
Well, at least it's not going to be at a desert island or anything like that, or
Yo, man, I ain't sucking no dick for some water.
Actually, no. The report says at the bottom here. I just read it now. It says that it's going to be all in Guantanamo Bay. What do you know? Because that hasn't been used for a while, has it?
All right, okay. Let's make a promise, right?
Yeah.
If we're rich in the time the tickets come out, where like money isn't really an issue, we have to buy tickets and go.
This could happen in the next 2 years,
exactly. That's what I mean. Like,
all
it's
right,
a good little
All right, we'll start an Indiegogo now. Then
an Indiegogo. We'll go. We will suffer. Oh man, it'd be so good.
See, I don't think, even if it was the other Fire Festival, I don't think I would have been suffering too much.
I wouldn't. I'd love it.
It seemed to be fine. Like, when I was watching the documentary, I was like, where's more people? I want to see more reactions. Like, I want to see people freaking out about being there and stuff like that.
I'd just be, everyone's like, I can't do this, I hate the water. And I'd just be like, this is the funnest time ever. Why? Because everyone's having such a shitty time. Yeah. I would have had a shitty time regardless if it was successful. I'd just be like,
so now it's the whole misery loves company.
Misery loves company, and I'd just be like, yeah,
that's amazing.
Oh, you can't get any, oh, what? Blink 182. Was
Yeah.
that the band? Oh, Blink 182. I can't even name any of their songs. Touching. Got my
Wow.
own iPod. Let's listen to it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no. Fuck it. I just love disaster. I can thrive.
Oh, yeah.
If there's like a nuclear holocaust, I'd be like, it's better than my usual shit. So, you know.
Sick. All right, Jordan.
Okay.
Have you got any more?
I haven't got any.
All right. Well, next up, what we have is another lovely ad.
Got another ad.
Yeah, an ad.
This is about constipation. I've brought it up before. It's something there's only two secrets. One is Natalie Wood on the boat, but now the second is constipation. And I'll tell you who else has constipation. Bob De Niro.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you, Bob.
Hey, look at me. Are you talking to me?
We're on the radio, Bob.
I don't see anyone else here.
It's just me.
Are you talking to me?
He's always been crazy since we played Russian roulette in the Deer Hunter little movie we did back in the day.
Look, I don't give a fuck what you're gonna do with anyone.
Bob, stay on topic.
Oh.
Don't talk about anti-vaxxing anymore. Just constipation. Talk about it.
I used to have IBS before this.
You did.
Yep.
Did you get it from the little fat guy who does those funny voices?
No, I had too many enchiladas in one night.
That's disgusting, Bob. Your health.
Do yourself a favor. Don't go to Taco Bell.
It sounds like you're doing a little Al Pacino. I didn't know Al had IBS.
Did someone here call my name?
Oh, you did it. We've only said his name once, but usually it's 3 times like Beetlejuice.
Holy shit! Does my asshole hurt? I keep rubbing, and no ass comes out.
You know, I see Al, but I just hear Val Kilmer.
I'm Batman? I don't know. What the fuck is Batman?
Here's an idea. If we're doing snap impressions, you better get jiggy with it.
Haha. Hey, this is Will Smith coming to you from Aladdin. Take these tips from my man Christopher Walken.
Hello, I'm back again. You thought I was getting some water.
I'm constipated still.
I was just here.
It's not helping.
I've been constipated since...
Will Smith has a fat ass.
Let's go back to the ad. I've been constipated since the guy dropped Natalie Wood off the boat. I wasn't supposed to say that. I shouldn't have said that. I'm going to be investigated for murder. I was a Bond villain.
Well, it's pretty simple actually.
Oh, look, it's James Bond himself.
It's pretty simple actually.
Roger Moore, how
what
are
you
you?
do is
Sean!
you shove a little finger up there. You get your finger and you rub it in your little bit of your Vapor Vicks rub. And you shove it right up your little asshole.
What you do is you slap her around for a little bit. A few slaps will do, and then she sticks your finger up your coochie, and then I call my asshole coochie. Gets them confused. And then, I don't have IBS anymore.
I don't know what that was. So, what was the ad for there?
Constipation, but you kept making it about yourself.
No, but I don't understand. Is that just an ad for awareness of constipation?
I had constipation, and I just wanted to talk about it. I wanted an open forum.
Such an old man thing to do. Just talk about what your bodily functions are.
I've been peeing blue. I'm concerned.
All right, can you leave that for next week? All right, thanks. All right, we're back.
We're back.
In this time, we like to welcome our mystical podcast.
Da, 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 da. Keep talking, Jack.
Oh my god, they're already here.
Dun, 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 dun.
How are they here so quick? I haven't even welcomed them.
Just welcome us. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, we're going to welcome the people from That Scary.
You better do that.
Hey.
Hey.
It's been so long.
So long. It's almost been 7 days.
That feels like a long time.
If I watched The Ring last week, I would have been dead by now.
That's... That's scary. Sorry, I cried a little.
Why'd you cry?
I'm just so scared when you mention death.
Death.
Just stop doing that. You're freaking me out.
What? On my own orbit.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, she's just gyrating on herself. She's just spinning around. It's actually getting really hypnotic.
I've been possessed.
I can't look.
I've been possessed. Hitler, Nero, they're all here with me.
Anyway, today's stories and headlines from the mythical world of Argentina.
Argentina.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, that's where the Nazis went.
Yeah, Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
So there's this lovely village in Buenos Aires.
Oh, I love villages.
Yeah, where believed to be the resting place of Adolf Hitler.
Hitler. He's the bad man in red.
Yeah, he's also in the game Black and Modern Warfare 2.
2?
Wait. I don't know.
Could have just went with Wolfenstein.
Now, the Hitler that you're thinking about is actually, is the one from World War II, right?
2?
So I'm talking about the one from the movie, Inglourious Bastard.
I love
He still
Hitler.
lives there in Buenos Aires, in a little farming town.
Do you think he's like the town mayor?
Well, he isn't, because he's the only one.
Oh, so he's not going back into politics?
So people keep coming over and giving him gifts. And what he does is all the gifts, no matter what it is, he'll stop burning them in his backyard because he doesn't have all the space for this stuff.
Wow, that seems like it could be taken and misconstrued.
Yeah, so recently he's been getting a lot of gifts that are just books. And so,
What sort of books? Like
just
a scary Stephen King novel? Or like a Clementine Ford novel about feminism?
it mostly books about mostly essays.
Essays?
Yeah.
Is he burning
essays.
Latino friends?
I don't really know the exact essays that they're giving him.
Because if he's burning
And
people,
neither
that's
does he. He
disgusting.
never really reads them. He just throws them straight in his little bonfire. I just thought that was a funny thing because wasn't Hitler really known for burning certain books?
I thought it was for burning essays. Latin friends.
South America. Essays.
Do they say essays down there?
So reportedly he's going to jail for burning certain books. And you know how jails are out in Buenos Aires.
Yeah, it's all filled with olives.
I heard they're
and
haunted.
meats. Haunted?
Yeah, you walk through the halls at night, you just hear, oh,
Was that coming from the showers?
oh,
There's a lot of activity in the showers.
oh. Anyway, what story do you have today?
Well, I have a story about, it's about this girl, she's in her house by herself late at night. Right? Late at night. Like that. Alright. And, let me start again. She's a girl, it's late at night. She gets a phone call. Now her boyfriend is meant to be coming up with her. That's a lot better. And, he calls her, it's not her boyfriend. He sounds like Eric Roberts. And he says, what's your favorite scary movie? And she says, I like Halloween. And they play a little game, right? And she gets it wrong because, like all girlfriends, she falls asleep during the horror movies. So she doesn't know the answer. And then the killer comes up and it's a ghost faced. Not the rapper, but a guy with an actual ghost face.
Ghostface Killer.
Kills her. Right, there you go. And I'm a girlfriend, so I fell asleep. I don't know what happens next.
Isn't that just right at the beginning of the movie?
Whenever I put my head on my boyfriend's shoulder, I fall asleep. It's my safe space.
And who's your boyfriend again?
Hitler. No, Chris Pratt.
And your father is?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's scary.
We should get him on the podcast.
I've been trying.
I've been trying too.
And then we can ask him what happened when they made the sequel to his movie, Jingle All the Way.
I never
No, it's real.
Effect.
No.
Mandela.
Do you know who was in it?
Who?
Larry the Cable Guy. But we'll talk about that at another
And
day.
professional wrestler Santino Morello. That's all I got for scary stories.
Alright, I'm really terrified, so I'm gonna leave now.
Okay, let me just get back in my orbit.
Stop it.
Going back in my orbit.
Stop it.
Going back.
Oh no, you're welcoming the demons. You're welcoming the demons.
Suck my cock, you motherfucker.
Alright, and that
Oh,
was
now it's
Penn
done
Jillette.
wrong.
That was Penn Jillette.
Can you imagine if Arnold Schwarzenegger's on that podcast? So I was on the set of Predator, and you know what I do? I put my phone down because we had mobile phones back then because I was rich. And then I woke up the next morning and the phone was gone. Someone stole my phone.
That is scary. You
I'm
think
telling
you
you,
can
yeah.
trust people that you work with?
I'm telling you, yeah, you know what I mean?
All
Yeah.
right, enough of the sneak peeks. Like, let's cut that one off there.
And then I met Val Kilmer.
Oh wow.
He stole my phone.
All right, I'm trying to hit stop here. It's not stopping. All right, well that's a really good one. I can't wait for next week when they finally interview Arnold Schwarzenegger, the dad of one of the characters. We don't even know the names of those people yet.
They don't mention it. It's just
They
like,
don't mention the names.
I don't know, it's weird.
What the hell is that? Cool. So you know what the end usually means?
What?
Recommendation.
Ooh.
Recommendation.
Recommendation.
Cool.
Cool. You want to go or should I go?
Yeah, you go first.
I'll
man.
go first. I talked about this earlier on. Teen Titans
Yep.
on Netflix.
Mhm.
And if you're even bothered with it, the DC streaming service, like that's going to last. And you just don't face me, man, really? Stop doing that. It's like you're having a stroke. You're like... Okay. So pretty much Teen Titans is about, well, the Teen Titans. So there's, I don't even know their names. Starfire, Raven, Green Boy, and Robin.
Yeah.
Robin is what you would care about. That's what got me on the show. But somehow it's made all these minute characters that I wouldn't give a fuck about a voice, and I like all of them. They work well together.
Yeah.
Don't go off the trailer where it's Robin going, "Fuck Batman."
Does he say that?
Yeah.
I want to watch it now.
Oh, it's bloody, dude. Like, he smashes a guy through a car window and gets his face and just, like, drags it along the edge.
Oh.
Like, oh, this Robin kicks ass.
All right.
It's...
I only ever watched Teen Titans.
Oh, it's so... I never watched Teen Titans, but it's so good.
Right.
Well, it isn't CW cheese. It's...
Yeah, see, I like to see that.
Really?
Yeah, no, yeah, I do. But keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I really want to watch
It's
this.
really, really... It's good. The only downside is... I'm not spoiling it. They were meant to do 12 episodes, but they cut episode 12 and they put it as the beginning of season 2. So it might seem like that's
just
where you're
ends.
ending it. Like,
Yeah, okay.
Okay. But other than that,
All right,
don't-
I'm gonna watch it.
it's
Jeez.
so good, man.
All right, Jordan, I'll fucking watch.
Like,
a
they make you
superhero
care
thing.
about every single of these,
All right.
like, little characters.
All right, put your little dick in your pants, man.
Yeah.
Put your little dick in your pants after just talking about Detective Comics for a second. Jesus fucking Christ.
Did you say Detective Comics?
Yeah, comics.
Oh my god, I think I just fell in love with you just for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Jesus fucking Christ. Put it back in your pants.
It's my love, guy.
All right. Well, my one is. It came to a shock to me. I didn't really want to watch this. A Star Is Born.
Fuck off.
I watched it.
Fuck you.
You know Bradley Cooper directed it, right?
Yeah, tell you how I know, because everyone mentions it.
I didn't know that. Like, honestly, that was like the M. Night Shyamalan twist for me. Right at the end, it goes directed by Bradley Cooper. I'm like, what?
You want me to blow your mind right now? You know his little dog?
Yeah,
That's his dog.
it's a really cute dog.
It is a cute dog.
Yeah, like you see it grow and it kind of like shows the passage of time in the movie. It's really good. I was very, I was like, I cried like maybe all the time in the whole movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm not going to watch it, though.
No, you know what? Like there was this moment where he was like giving her that moment like to come up on stage, and she was just like not ready. She went to the concert to watch.
Yeah.
And he was just like, come on out. She's gonna come up on stage, so everyone knows someone's coming out. But he starts playing that song that they know how to sing together, and it's like I'm screaming at the television, going, "Do it! Get out there!" And she does it. She goes out.
I'm just imagining Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon now, actually digitally in the movie.
But look, his voice is so strange in it too. I needed to turn on the subtitles for him. He's like, Hey.
I like it. I've heard a bit of it. That's
What's up? It's True Grit. It's what's his name from True Grit?
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, just Jeff Bridges. That's all I was hearing. Let's sing a song. But yeah, really good moments in that film. There was that moment where she jumps up on stage and does do it finally. It was really nice. Just someone giving that moment.
You're the second person who I thought would have hated it, given a good recommendation. So I'll watch it. I'll keep it in there.
It's really fun.
I'm gonna save it so it's like when you're like, Jordan, you never show emotion. We're like, let's watch A Star Is Born just randomly, and you'd be like, oh
Yeah, dude. Fuck. It was so crazy. So yeah, definitely
How was
watch
Dave
that.
Chappelle?
Oh shit! What a weird twist. That was crazy. And I'm like, is he playing Dave Chappelle? When I was watching it, I'm like,
You know, you go on a lot of benders, and well, this is the first time I'm actually worried about you.
but yeah, good on Bradley Cooper, man.
Yeah,
I'll give him $1 for that.
I'll give him $1.
$1's a lot right now.
Just give me my Oscar. He's the next. He's gonna be the next Leo.
Leonardo
Right?
DiCaprio
He's going to be like, so like, why don't you give Bradley Cooper the Oscar? And he's not going to get Best Director.
for that.
Yeah,
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like who do they give it to? Shit, because the Oscars are next week.
Oh shit, that's pretty quick.
So do you know enough about the Oscars? To
No, I
give
don't know
your
yet.
picks?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Green Book.
Can I give you my picks?
Yeah, you can
See
get
if
the
you're
people.
up. I only have the Best Actor.
Yep.
Rami Malek
Mm-hmm.
is a shoo-in
For
for
Bohemian Rhapsody.
For Freddie, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like everyone wants him to win, but I feel like it's going to be Viggo Mortensen from Green Book. Just because Viggo's like what, in his 60s?
Yep.
He's like Rami Malek's going to hit it out of the park in another movie. Like let's face it, right?
Yeah.
So he's young. They'd be like, okay, we'll give it to Viggo because how many more of these like art house films is he going to do?
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it'd be like,
Dendy
here you go.
exclusives.
Yeah, here you go. So I feel like Viggo's going to be the underdog.
Mhm. Yep.
I was about to say Freddie. Rami probably will be the favorite.
Okay.
Star Is Born. They'll give it to Lady Gaga, I feel.
Okay.
Because, you know, everyone's like, she can act. I'm like, she's acted before. Why is this such a weird thing? Like, you know.
It's weird. It is weird though.
Is it?
Yeah, because I was watching that, and then right after that, Finn started watching a documentary, a Lady Gaga documentary,
Oh, yeah.
and yeah, it's strange. It's really strange. I don't think she can draw many parallels to the story of the movie, like as far as like what she had to go through. But I think there are some strong links. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was...
It's very interesting. There was something that she pulled from there.
Best film. Moonlight.
Wait, that was like a long time ago.
Oh, yeah,
wasn't
but
it?
you remember it was, what was the movie? It was Moonlight that was meant to win, and there was like another movie, and then Warren Beatty fucked it up. You remember that?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Fuck.
Not a big Oscar follower.
Neither am I, but fuck. Yeah, like this year, I'm just like Rami Malek or Viggo.
All right.
Okay.
All right, cool, man. Well, that brings us to the end of the podcast. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do. We've covered everything we talked about. What we need to talk about,
Um,
and we'll talk about the Oscars after the
yes,
fact next
we will,
week.
and hopefully we can do that shower.
You got to stop touching my knee. Jesus Christ! I was turning around to like that wasn't a signal for you to just touch me. That was weird. I was turning around to look at the computer to see where we're at.
I was putting my hand on your knee to see
I felt
where
that.
we're at.
I felt that, Jordan.
Where we're at.
Shit, you piece of fuck. All right. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. That is NAPODPOD. That's Not Another Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe. Email us in if you have anything. I should probably check that email to see if anyone did email us in. Oh wow, that would be a smart thing to do. Holy crap, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
I'll check it out in a second.
You're on this podcast, but you're demoted as co-host.
Yeah. Oh, what, to co-host?
Just to host.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm the host now,
Yeah.
and you're a
But I'm
co-host.
the executive producer.
Okay.
So I'm your boss.
All right, man. And don't forget to follow Jordan on Instagram.
Instagram,
It's All Brand Stark.
Yep. I need to get 1,500 followers.
Yep.
Just to spite.
Yep. And don't forget to follow me, Mr. J himself, on most things. That's YouTube, Instagram, and that's it. Don't look anywhere else.
And he's known as Lady Gaga at the drag bar.
And yeah, give us some rates and comments. That's it.
Yeah.
Sweet. I guess we'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.